Yeah, so we are heading down to Carlingford to cycle the Carlingford Newry Greenway. It's the first time we cycle it this year, but we did it a couple of times last year. I really enjoyed it. Beautiful views on the Mourne Mountains and everything. Just stop now to take a break, buy some drinks and stuff. I really like how the bikes looks on the car. See you there. Yeah, so we arrived in Carlingford to cycle the Carlingford Newry Greenway. Yeah, we just park in the Carlingford Marina. It's a nice place, beautiful weather. Yeah, the Greenway itself is not that long. They're still building the connection between Carlingford Greenway and the Newry. So I think the bridge is probably halfway done now. I think they were starting last year when we were here. So I think from here you can cycle from Carlingford through the Omeath towards the border with another island, and it's around the 10k I think. But it's pretty nice, beautiful views and everything. Yeah. More mountains over there. Yeah, the bikes are ready. We got a new bike for my son. He's very happy with it. My gravel bike and my wife's bike. Yeah. So this is the marina, and this is where we park. I think for the normal car you don't have to pay for the parking, but if you have a camper van, I saw, you have to pay 15 euro per day. So yeah, this is the marina. It's like I think 2 kilometers from Carlingford. And that's the start of the Greenway over there. There is a actually bike shop over there. You can rent a bike. I think it's called Year on a Bike or something like that. I will put this into the video. But that's literally the start of the Carlingford Greenway. Yeah, so we plan to cycle there towards the Omeath and back. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, we actually cycled it twice last year and I really enjoy it, you know, beautiful views on the mountains and everything. Beautiful spot. Yeah, I really like it. So this is our first trip this year. For the first Greenway, we plan to cycle more Greenways this year. Yeah, we definitely, I would like to do the Wexford Greenway, and yeah, we see. There's a couple of them on the west coast of the island, right? Like the one in the Hill and the one from Limerick towards Kerry. I don't remember the name of it. I would like to do them as well. They're just a bit further away, but yeah, we will see. We start anyway today in Carlingford with this Greenway. I hope you will enjoy the video and I hope we can show you how great this place is. Alright, see you. This is the start of the Greenway. Let's go! Yeah, more mountains. Beautiful here. Yeah, I think this was gravel last year. Now it's tarmac. Not sure if it's better improvement or not, but yeah.
You're going to go for it.
Windsurfing. A lot of people here today. The Greenway is very busy. A lot of people. Which is good. Great weather. I wonder what are these houses. They're like cabins like summer cabins or something. It's actually a nice spot. Okay, this is a new thing. I haven't seen this cafe last year, cafe bar. Looks good. That wasn't here definitely last year. I think they made some changes here. Like last year the Greenway actually I think went behind that building. Yeah, so this is a new part of the Greenway. Great to see. They're actually improving it all the time. And the Newry over there. This is the part when it's actually a road, but it's very short, like 300-400 meters. You can cycle with the kids on the footpath. So it's a cycle lane like this for the next 300 or 400 meters, and that's it. Other than that, it's very safe for kids and everything. We are almost in Omeath. So literally 350 meters and you're back on the Greenway. From Omeath to Victoria Lough is 5 kilometers, so not far away. Yeah, so we're back on the gravel. I prefer gravel. It's a nice place. It's very busy. All the restaurants, everything, very busy, very busy. A lot of cyclists, a lot of walkers, runners. Great to see that. When you actually drive into the Carlingford, when you actually exit the M1 after the Dundalk and you go on the road that actually brings you to the Carlingford, you can see a lot of banners, you know, that the farmers or locals, people or whoever are against new Greenway they want to build around this peninsula for whatever reason. So you see a lot of banners, people are saying they're against the new Greenway. But you can see a lot of those banners here, you know, in that, like say, gun club is against the Greenway. Then, you know, the sheep farmers are against the Greenway. This is only the few of the banners I saw, but yeah, there's a lot of them, like literally every, I don't know, 500 meters you can see one from the car. When I was reading about it, because you know, if you go on the Facebook page, Greenways Island, from time to time there is a discussion about this subject, and you know, people are saying, the local people are saying they're against because, you know, there is a lot of rubbish, a lot of dogs chasing the sheep. Usually just people don't behave as they should behave, you know, not leaving litter or anything like that. They do litter, they have dogs, they walk everywhere. To be honest with you, this is my third or fourth time here. I haven't seen any rubbish. Yes, there are dogs, yes, you can see a lot of dog poos here and there. I don't know, to be honest with you, if the local people are right or not. I personally like the Greenways. They are great. Because of this Greenway, we are coming here every few months, you know, and we spend money in the local restaurants. Like now we had a food here in the hotel in Omeath, you know, we buy coffees, you know, we spend money in the Carlingford, in the Fisher there and stuff like that. So yeah, I personally like it. The local people, well, they might have a point with all the rubbish and everything. I personally don't see any rubbish. Look, it's very clean. I haven't seen a single rubbish here today. But I see a lot of traffic. I see cars parked everywhere, you know, like in the Omeath, the village is just littered with the cars now. Like literally there was a camper van parked on the zebra cross, you know, blocked the footpath and the zebra cross, so you were not able to cross. which is crazy. Okay, I can see that, you know, but I doubt this camper van was actually here for the Greenway. They just came here for whatever is the reason, definitely not the Greenway. So yeah, I can see the traffic and everything. I also know local landowners, local farmers are afraid that, you know, the governments will take their land. Maybe those are valid concerns. It's hard to tell, you know, if you are not local, if you're not a farmer. But yeah, but what I see here is like, look, you have a farm here with the horses and everything, and then this is this line, this Greenway here, okay, and then there's a sea, and that's it really, you know. So maybe even if locals have to lose a little bit of their land, usually it's on the border of the land, I think. But listen, that's what I think, and I'm not local here. Look, there's another farm here on the left, and this is the Greenway. These are the houses. So most of the Greenway is on the border. But look, as I said, I'm not local, I'm not farmer, so my perspective is different. As usually, probably the truth is somewhere between, you know. I personally like the Greenways. I think they're a good thing. So I would like governments to build more of them. But on the other hand, I'm not the farmer who is losing the land or who is afraid about the livestock. Okay, so I see their point. The dogs might be a problem, the rubbish might be a problem, so I understand that. But today is extremely busy, and other than the car traffic in Omeath, which is ridiculous, like, you know, the footpaths are blocked by the cars and everything is ridiculous. Like, you know, we were cycling, there was a lot of people cycling on just very close to the Omeath. One group of the cyclists coming from the Omeath side on the right, and there was a group of the cyclists and walkers on the left side coming into the Omeath, actually on the left side. And there was literally a guy in the car. Instead of actually wait when two groups pass each other, he literally just drove the car inside in the middle of them. You know, I saw people, especially the walkers, weren't really happy about that. You know, so yeah, from what I see today, and today is extremely busy. Like, it wasn't busy like that the last 2-3 times we were here. The biggest issues are cars for now. I don't really see any rubbish here. I don't see any dogs not behaving. It's very quiet, which is good. But as I said, I'm not a local farmer here. So if you're a local, let me know what you think about the new Greenway they propose to build around the Peninsula. I'm very curious to learn about their perspective, you know, because what I read on the Facebook, I can see there is huge group of people that are against it here. Okay, and they are very vocal. And wow, look, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so we reached at the border with another island, and the Greenway is actually closed over there. It's still under construction. It was the same last year when we were here. So yeah, I guess you can just cycle over there on the road and you can get to the other side, but yeah, we are with a child, so not going to do this. Okay, so that's 11 kilometers from Carlingford to here. We are cycling back now. So we're back to Carlingford. It took us 4 hours with a lunch break and coffee and stuff. 22 kilometers from Carlingford to the border. And it was great fun. On the way to the border, we got really nice weather, very warm. But on the back, oh my god, so windy. Anyway, see you next one.